Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here, one of my favorite authors, Francis Schaeffer, and I appreciate back in the day IVP kind of condensed his works into more of a readable format. And I've read the other books he's got out, at least the ones on philosophy, like He is Here and He's Not Silent, and on and so forth. The God Who Is There, multiple times. I enjoy those books. But this is just a fantastic little book, forward by J.P. Moreland, who I really like J.P. Moreland as well. And so this is like 121 pages. And I was reading some things like out of page 55. Let me just read this to you. It says, Kierkegaard in The Line of Despair, the man who follows Hegel, Kierkegaard, 1813-1855, the leap of faith and all this. A lot of people say he's the founder of the charismatic movement in a sense, or at least charismatic theology, is the real modern man because he accepted what Leonardo and all other men had rejected. He put away the hope of a unified field of knowledge. See, when you believe in God as creator, you believe that all knowledge is connected. Now people are so intense in their particular field, knowledge is increasing, but wisdom is not. People understanding how to place that knowledge in a moral context. So, just great stuff in here. And then he's got like Kant and Rousseau. Now I remember Schaeffer made a statement that you agree with Kant, disagree with Kant, categorical imperative, but you can't ignore Kant. And I'm like, I will. I'm just going to read the Bible and see people change. But I do enjoy reading that. And of course, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, who was so ostracized and hated in a certain sense by the intelligentsia, but at the same time, with the blank slate theory and the primitive man, the escape back to Cain, so to speak, has really transformed modern education. So just a great book. I can't tell you how good this book is. I'm just going to flip through a few pages, let you see on the inside of this. Francis Schaeffer died in 1984, and of course his son, Frankie Schaeffer. I've met Frankie Schaeffer. I've got an autographed copy of Sham Pearls for Real Swine. And Frankie was not the nicest guy when I met him and got him to, we were doing a book signing at our bookstore. He's Greek Orthodox now, if he's anything. He writes some real popular fiction stuff. And I think he maybe even some type of agnostic or something. I don't want to disparage the man because he may not be, but I know he's changed his views. He's fallen well far from where his dad was. He's even coming out kind of attacking his dad now. So, but a book like this, I think you would enjoy it. I think Christians of all walks of life would enjoy this book. You have to read Schaeffer to experience Schaeffer. One of the fascinating things, listening to Schaeffer, I was listening to like Moody's classics, their Moody's Founders Week. They'll play old things from Moody, and I mean, he is just from Moody, the Moody Founders Week programs. He's just fantastic, and he was like this real ultra-conservative preacher. It's fascinating to me that Schaeffer can say things and people would accept it. If an apostolic preacher says the same things in the same tone and in love, people won't accept it. And I'm not totally positive that whole dynamic. But anyhow, Escape from Reason, great book, because God gave us reason. He starts out with Aquinas in here, and that's another amazing guy. I've got a biography of Aquinas that I read that was so fascinating. Lord willing, I may do a review on it one day. Talk with you later. Highly recommend this book.